Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. Hope you guys are well. So today in this tutorial I am going to show you how you guys can make this CSS filter effect using just HTML and CSS. And here you can see that when we hover on a card, that card is showing perfectly, but others cards are blurred. And if we hover on our second card, that card is showing perfectly, and this card is also transforming, but other cards are again blurred, and this effect is looking so cool. And if you guys can use this effect in your website, and this is actually completely responsive. Now let's see in inspect, and here you can see that now we are in our large screen or our big screen. Here you can see that now we have 4 columns in one row. So if we now decrease our screen size and go to our medium device or our tablet device, here you can see that now we have 2 columns and 2 row here. Now if we decrease our screen size more and go to our small devices and our mobile phone screen, and here you can see that now it is in one row. Okay, and in a few minutes I will show you how you guys can make this CSS filter effect using just HTML and CSS. And before we start, if you guys are new in my channel, then please subscribe, like this video and press the bell icon for the future videos. So let's go to our text editor. So here is our HTML file. First you have to create a basic HTML structure, then give a title and a link your CSS file here. And here if we go our website, you guys can see that this is actually a box, and these 4 cards is inside this box. So that's why first we have to create a section, and the class name of this section will be hero. That's it. And inside this section we have to create a container, so that's why I create a div class, and the class name will be card grid. That's it. And inside this card grid, first we have to create our first card, and you guys can see that this card is actually a clickable link, so that's why we have to create an anchor tag. So the class name of this anchor tag will be card. That's it. And inside this card, first we have to create our background image, and here will be hash, and here we have to insert our background image, so that's why create another div tag, and the class name will be background. That's it. And here I will put the card file name here, so that's why style will be background image, and here URL, and inside this URL first we have to put our first image file name, so that's why my first file name is 1.jpg. That's it. And underneath this background image div we have to create another div tag, and give a class name of this div tag will be content. That's it. And inside this content div tag we have to create our this category and our example card heading, so that's why I create a paragraph tag, and here it will be category, and the class name will be also category. That's it. And underneath this paragraph we have to create a s2 tag for our heading, so the class name will be heading, and here will be example card heading. That's it. Now if we save and go our website and refresh, so here is our first card. Now we have to create 3 more, so that's why I will just copy this anchor tag from here and paste it more 3 times. That's it. Now save and go our website and refresh. So here you can see that now we have our 4 card. So now we have to style these things, so that's why go to our style sheet here, and here first you have to make a basic styling, and then we have to target our body tag. Now here in body we have to give a height, and the height will be 100 vh. That's it. And after body now we have to target our hero class from here, so that copy this hero class from here and paste it here. And inside this hero class you can see that we have our 4 cards, so that's why I have to create display, and this will be display flags, and justify content will be center because I want everything in center, and align items will be actually flags I start, so that everything can start from the starting point. And now I have to create a background color, and the background color will be this one. That's it. And I will give a mean height so that everything can be in center, so mean height will be 100%. That's it. Now save, go our website and refresh. So here you can see that this is now our card, and now we have our background color also. And after targeting our hero card, now we have to target our card grid class from here. So copy this card grid class from here and paste it here. That's it. And I want to create display grid, so that's why display will be grid, and grid template columns will be repeat, and I want repeat, and I want everything to take one frame, and so that's why it will be one. That's it. And after here in grid template columns, now we have to create grid gap, so that's why grid column gap will be 24 pixel, and I will give a max width will be 1200 pixel, and I will give a width of 100%. That's it. Now save, go our website and refresh. So here you can see that now everything in the starting point, and this is taking actually 1200 pixel width. Now after card grid, now we have to target our card class from here. So copy this card class from here and paste it here. Now I will give position relative, and list style will be actually none. Now I will give height each and every one, so that's why height will be 450 pixel. That's it. Now save, go our website and refresh. So now here you can see that now this first class is taking 450 pixel height, and this 3 also. So after cut class, now we have to target our background class from here. So copy this background class from here and paste it here. Now first we have to create our position, and position will be absolute, and I want everything in the perfect shape. I don't want any space from anywhere, so that's why from top it will be 0, and from left it will be also 0, and from right will be 0, and from bottom it will be also 0. Okay, now I will create background size, and background size will be cover, and background position will be actually center. So now if we go save and go our website and refresh, so here you can see that now we can see our images here. So but here actually this first image is showing everywhere because we didn't change the image file name here. So now we have to change the image file name. So first one is 1.jpg, and the second one will be 2.jpg, and third one will be 3, and the fourth one will be 4. That's it. Now save, go our website and refresh. So here you can see that now everyone is showing a different image here. So now go to our text editor. Now I will use filter in every image, so that's why filter, and I will create brightness, and the brightness will be 0.75, and I will create actually saturate, and this value will be 1.2, and I will give contrast, and this value will be 0.85, and after giving filter I will create transform, and a scale will be 1, and I don't want any translate z, so that's why it will be 0. And here you can see that I gave a scale 1 because when you can see that when we hover on a image, this is actually transforming a scale, so that's why we have to create this scale. So now go to our text editor again, and now when our image will be transformed, so I want it transformed from the center, so that's why transform origin will be center. That's it. So now here you can see that in our website, when we hover on a card, okay, not on image, not on text, or not on heading, when we hover on a card, our effect is showing, so that's why we have to create hover on card, so that's why card, and this will be hover, and then our background will enter, so that's why it will be background. That's it. And here it will be transform 1.05. That's it. Now save, go our website and refresh. So now here you can see that our card is actually transforming, but it is not smooth. So now we have to create this card smooth, so that's why we have to get transition. So transition will be here. You can see that I gave two effect, one is filter and one is transform, so that's why first we have to get our filter, and for filter it will be 200 ms, and it will be linear. That's it. And after filter I have to create for transform also, so there will be transform. That's it. And it will be also 200 linear. So now save and go our website and refresh. So here you can see that now it is actually smooth. So after creating our background hover, now we have to go to the card here, and here in card grid now you can see that we have give repeat 1, but we have actually 4 card, so that's why we have to change it to 4. So now save and go our website and refresh. So now here you can see that now every card is now showing in a perfect width and height. Now we have to get this thing in center, so that's why. And here we will change this align item property. Here we gave this flex start. Now I want in the center. Now save, go our website and refresh. So here you can see that now everything is now in center. Now we have to get this heading and category here also, so that's why go to our text editor, and here now we have to target our content class. So copy this content class from here and paste it here. Now I will use position absolute, and from top it will be 0, and from left it will be also 0, and I will give padding everywhere, so that's why padding everywhere from will be 24 pixel. That's it. And after creating content, now copy this content class from here and paste it here. Now we have to target our category class from here, and so that's why paste it here also. So here first I will give a color, and color will be a RGB value. You guys can use hex value here also, but I will use now RGB value, and I want everything in the uppercase, so that's why it will be uppercase. And I will give a font size, and font size will be 0.9 rem. Now save, go our website and refresh. So here you can see that now we have our category. Now we will style our heading here also, so that's why go to our text editor and copy everything from here and paste it here. Now I will change this class name, and it will be heading. So here it will be heading actually. So for color I will just change this to 0.9. That's it. And I don't want this text transformation, so delete this line. And the font size will be 1.9 rem. And here I will give a line height, and the line height will be 1.4. And I want a space from the word, so that's why word spacing will be 100 VW. That's it. Now I will give a text shadow. So text shadow, and first one will be 2 pixel and 2 pixel, and our blur will be 20 pixel. And I will give a RGBA value. So RGBA value will be 0, 0, 0 and 0.2. That's it. Now save and go our website and refresh. So here you can see that now we have our heading here and our category here also, and it is looking good. Now here you can see that when we hover on a card, other 3 is actually blurring. And here actually in our website you can see that first it actually here actually no filter and no brightness here, but when we hover on a card, others are changing. So that's why first we have to create our initial stage. So that's why go to our here and copy this background and a card hover and paste it here. And here actually you can see that we have a card grid. So I will copy this card from here and paste it here. So it will be hover, and inside this card grid we have actually our card class, so that's why I have to create a getter than. That's it. And here you can see that when we hover on a card grid, others are actually changing, so that's why here we have to change this property, and this will be actually not hover. That's it. And here I will change this filter here from copy this line and paste it here. And this brightness will be 0.5 and saturated will be 0, and our contrast will be 1.2. And here I will give a blur so that everything changes to blur, and this blur will be 20 pixel. That's it. Now save, go our website and refresh. Not here, and here go refresh. So here you can see that when we hover on a card, others are actually now changed and it is blur. And if we change the image and hover on a second image, and here you can see that this image is looking perfectly, and here actually we don't have any filter, but our other three card is actually changing its filter and it is changed to blur. So actually here you can see that now we have actually created our CSS filter card effect here. So now we have to make this thing responsive. So for doing this we have to create our media query. So for making our website responsive, now we have to initialize our media, and I want to change this thing according to the screen, so that's why screen, and I will give a parameter here, and this will be max width, and it will be 960 pixel, and this parameter is actually for our medium device or our tablet devices. And for in our tablet device I will change. Here you can see that we have our card grid. Now I will copy this thing from here and paste it here, and I don't want to change this grid, so that's why I delete this line, and I don't want to change others also, so delete this line. I will just change the grid template column, and here I repeat 4, and in our large devices we want 4 column in one row, but in our medium devices I want 2 column in one row. So that's why refresh, go our website and refresh, and inspect. So here actually you can see that now we have actually 2 row, but I want some space between this column, so that's why it will be grid row gap, and I will give 30 pixel. So that's why save and go our website and refresh. So here you can see that now we have a space between these cards. Now when we decrease the screen size again, and when we entering in our mobile screen device or our small screen device, so now I want these things. Here you can see that now we have 2 column in one row, but then in our mobile screen device I want 1 column here, so that's why I will just copy this media query from here, and here I will give a width, so this will be 460 pixel, and I want 1 column, so that's why it will be 1. So now save and go our website and refresh. So if we now decrease our screen size, so here you can see that now we have actually 1 column here, and others, and here so that's it. You can see that this thing is actually now responsive here. Now here in our large screen we have 4 column, and when we entering in our medium screen, here you can see that we have actually now 2 column and 2 row. Now if we entering in our mobile screen or our small screen, here you can see that now we have actually 1 column. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and if you guys really enjoyed this tutorial, then please subscribe, like this video, and press the bell icon for the future videos.